So I'm doing in my opinion, the best beginner's guide for ReXL. This is the best that I can give you guys from my current knowledge. I'm nowhere near the best player in game, but I'm just gonna let you guys know what I wish I did differently when I first started. So here we go, guys. First things first. This is a newly implemented thing into the game. It's rolling auras. These are your sub chances to roll, and don't worry if you roll off of it. It's in here. So you want to just click on inventory, go to open aura, it'll be on here. Each aura gives a different stat buff and even effects, like fire. It gives you a fire damage effect and different stat buffs. Rolling is free. Gold rolls will take 5 million money, and that just gives you better chances. So this is going to be a guide for beginners to mid to even late game, from my knowledge. Rolling, I would leave on constantly because it's free. Gold to lucky, I would not, unless you're really rich. So the first thing I would do whenever I load in would be put in the codes, which will be at the top here. I'll put the codes in. The codes are going to be very helpful. You want to use the codes one by one, because they'll give you one Dragon Ball set per code, and then they'll give you a 2 times luck and 2 times XP. Use them one by one, because you don't want to waste a Dragon Ball set. Now, you're a human being, you have free will, and you want to play the game, and I want you to experiment. But my advice is to use I Wish to be Reborn to try and at least attempt to get a mythical race. Because mythical race will set you up for the entire game. Like, I'd use all of your Dragon Ball sets for that, because I'm late game and I'm even using all of the Dragon Balls I get for that. Yeah. Anyways, you'll want Majin, which is considered the best in the game, or you'll want Jiren. Jiren is considered the second best in the game. And then legendary race-wise, which you'll guaranteed get from a Dragon Ball, is Saiyan. That race is the best legendary race. And then Frieza. Frieza gives 45% more magic damage, just to magic. Saiyan gives a 60% overall damage buff, like to everything. It's insane. Anyways, and then you have Finalis and Uzumaki. We don't talk about those. Those guys are mid. It's okay if you get them, but I'd roll them since you have more Dragon Balls. Always try to get a mythic. Now then, from those codes, you should also get Uchiha eyeballs, which are these. You want Indira V1 or Madara V1. Madara V1 is widely considered the best in game because it gives you a certain period of time where you're untouchable. And then Indira V1 is tied with him because it is the best damage spec in game. Because if you use it, which I have, they'll do a portion of damage to themselves, stun themselves, and then the next hit after that will be a guaranteed crit, which is really good. Now then, since we've covered the basics of basics, we're going to go to the shop. So this is the daily quest. He's going to be very important here soon. Daily quest, shop. You'll take a right. This is the sales girl for 1,250 golden tickets, which is what you get these golden tickets from the Infinite Tower, bosses, and dungeons, which we'll talk about here in a second. This gives you a guaranteed mythical ability. You want Madara. Gunslinger and Shadow Monarch are the worst two out of the two. Yeah. So you'll want, if you're saving up, you'll want Madara. Insect Breathing is considered the third best DPS, so damage per second in game, because of the low cooldown and high damage. It also gives a poison effect, which is really good. It is extremely easy to get compared to most abilities in the game, because it's a rare ability, which you can get from the shop, which I'll show in a second. This is the Blacksmith. He'll give C, B, A, S, and SS ranked dungeon tickets, which he'll craft for a lower grade of each type. A-ranked dungeons are the best in my opinion, just because they give the most loot, and they're, as of the late game dungeons, the easiest ones to do. Like compared to A-rank, S-rank, SS rank, easiest ones to do by far for A-rank. They give some of the best in game, like some of the best accessories and armor in game, and accessories and armors are extremely important in this game, due to the fact that they can double, if not triple, your stats overall. Like this is from the A rank. 1,000 endurance, 1,000 strength, 750 magic. That's really good. It's not the best accessory anywhere near it, but it is really good. Because right now I only have 1,400 magic. And my armor alone gives me all of that, practically. And then you add my accessories, and I'm getting double my stats. It's extremely important. Now then, since we've covered that, A ranks you want to do. F ranks aren't really that good. I do them in the very beginning for the small angel wings, like the little white ones, and then because they give like a decent buff, and then maybe for armor really early on. But other than that, I wouldn't really recommend it because they're not really that worth it. So once you get to level 1800, which will be Prestige 5, and I'll show you how to Prestige here in a moment, you'll be able to do A rank dungeons. You need to be Prestige 5 because you need to be a minimum of level 1,800, I believe. Yep. This you need to be a level 604, 1,404, 1,600, 1,800. And I'll show you how to get more of those here in a second. So from the sales girl and the blacksmith, left of spawn, you'll find Fortune Teller Baba, Itachi, and Piccolo. Fortune Teller Baba is going to be your main source of shop. Like, she's going to help out a lot. Arrows, Roka, and Rokas are going to be your favorite friends in the beginning. So you'll buy an arrow, you'll use it, you'll need a Roka to delete the ability, and then you'll use another arrow, and you'll just keep going arrow, Roka, until you get insect breathing or lightning dragon slayer magic. Insect breathing is considered the third best in game, so if you get insect, keep it 100% of the time. It's very, very good. It's what I use to this day, and I'm Prestige 6. So trust me, it's good. So then you're going to come over here. So once you already know what you can get from her, and then you can scroll down and get random armor and accessories. These are only going to be good for the very early game, so it would be good for you guys watching if you're beginners. So spin them a couple of times, get some really early game accessories and armor, call it a day. Then you'll go to Itachi, right? He'll give you random specializations and eyeballs. Eyeballs are really good because you need them to get traits on your selected ability. So if I'm rolling it on when I have insect breathing equipped, it's only rolling insect breathing. You want legendary. Legendary is by far the best trait. You want it'll give you 1.2 in damage, 1.5 in defense, and 0.5 in cooldown. Then what you want to do is you'll see class over here on the left. It'll probably be generalist or whatever you got spun with. You'll want to come over from Itachi, so you want to buy the eyeballs, get legendary, or, yeah, just get legendary in general. Noble's the second best, but if you have the money, get legendary. If you don't have the money, get noble. Then you'll come over here and go to Piccolo. Piccolo will give you hearts and brains. Brains are the best out of those two. So, brains will give you classes, which Blaster is the best because it gives you a 25% damage boost to all attacks, and does even more damage on critical strikes. So if you have Endura V1, it's goated for you. You love it. It's amazing. You want it. Because this gives you, Endura V1 gives you a stun, a hit, and an 100% crit chance on your next attack. So it's amazing. Only get Blaster. Blaster's the only one worth keeping, in my opinion. Then you'll have Heart. Hearts, never use. Do not ever use Hearts. I'll tell you about that here in a second. You'll get Dragon Ball sets, and as I said, you want to spend those on getting mythical races. Do not use these. These aren't worth it, because if you have a legendary race, which you guaranteed will if you listen to me, from using the Dragon Balls, do not use these, because you can get any of these, and these are all really bad compared to any of the legendary races. Saiyan, like I said, is by far the best legendary race. You want to get Saiyan. Majin's the best in game overall, which you can only get from Dragon Balls. Then Jiren race is the second best, and then Saiyan's the third. Frieza's the fourth. Finalis is the fifth, and then Uzumaki is the sixth. So, don't use hearts is what I'm saying. It's not worth it. It'll take you way too long. To put into perspective, I spent probably 450 million to get Saiyan once, which I spun off because I got the Dragon Balls. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. Then we go over here, and there's mentors. I heard, I don't know if this is accurate, but I heard that in the next couple of updates, this guy is going to be deleted. Like the mentors in general. Mentors aren't going to be here. Just because of how useless they are. They give specific buffs to specific abilities. So Sung Jin Woo, he'll buff his Shadow Monarch ability. Which will be right here. He'll buff that. That's it. And he'll give you a little bit of stats. So it's really not worth it. It's not worth the 30k, in my opinion. And then, like I said, I'm going to teach you how to get A-rank dungeon tickets. Go from the blacksmith, take a right, so right from Luffy. Take a left onto this brown path, and you'll go towards this tower. This tower will, it's called the Infinity Tower. Certain abilities like insect breathing are blacklisted, so you just have to store them and then re-equip them when you get in the tower. So, the Infinite Tower, it'll give you dungeon tickets and abilities. What it means by abilities is secret abilities. As far as I know, Rimuru is the best in game, and you have a 0.5 to 0.1% chance of getting Rimuru per floor. So if you go from floor 1 to floor 2, you have a 0.5% chance of getting it. This has no level cap, to my knowledge. Like, you can be any level and start this. I wouldn't recommend that, because you'll probably only get to, like, a level 10 if you're level 300, but that's up to you completely. So, yeah. This is really good. This is how you get dungeon tickets. Level, I think it was floor 70 or floor 80 and above, you get A-rank dungeon tickets. That's what you really want to last to if you're in late game. And then Rimuru is obviously the best ability in game. You get that, you're extremely lucky, because I haven't gotten it. My friend grinded for 3 days to get it, and personally, I have a job, I can't do that. But it's okay. So that's an extreme grind to get. Then you'll come over here. This is what you want to do when you very first start the game right after you use the codes, right? You'll do your daily quest. The first daily quest, if you click him, will tell you to deliver a note. What you're going to do is from the daily quest, you'll go this way. You'll go up this brown path. Be careful at the top because there's a hole. You don't want to fall through that. Then you'll talk to the shady guy. You'll wait. You'll hand deliver it to him. You'll go back to the delivery. You'll go back to deliver it to him. So, daily quest. Then you'll come over here, deliver it. Then, you're like, oh, daily quest. That's done. No. Daily quests. You'll talk to him again. You'll get a harvest quest. That means you'll need to harvest 5 berry bushes. You'll come over here. You'll go right. So, right next to the delivery guy. You'll come over here. This is berry bush number 1. You'll harvest this. Like so. Then, you'll go straight from him. Right over here. So you'll get to this peak right here, and then you're going to take a left, and I want you to get to the peak so you know where you are. You'll take a left, which is right next to the level 100. You'll get this berry bush. Then from this berry bush right here, you'll go to the level 50 zone. So just keep walking. You'll go over here, berry bush number 3. Then by the time that you walk and you go all the way over to the berry bush, you should have those berry bushes that you just did reset. So what you want to do is just go over back to the bushes. Like, you'll just come over here. See? Bada bing, bada boom. Harvested. And then you'll go back to this one over here by the level 100. And then that will be your 5th one harvested. So, make sure you have the quest over here. I don't have it. I'm just showing you where it is. So, then you'll come over here, and you'll go back to the daily quest guy, and then you'll talk to him. Then you'll get a 3rd quest from him. This is 3 out of 4, by the way. It will tell you to defeat 4 desert bandits. This one you're not going to be able to do at low level. There's no way. So I'll just show you where it is, but you can't. I wouldn't recommend doing it. You'll come here. You go straight. You keep going. You'll get to level 200s. Then from the level 200s, you're going to take a left. You see that level 550? You're going to go there. You're just going to come right over here, which is why I don't recommend doing it. You need to kill 4 of these guys. I can do it because, you know, I'm pretty high level. Not really, like, really high level. I'm just saying I'm decently high level. So I should be able to get that done. So once you kill 5 of these, like so. Oh, it was 4 of these. Once you kill 4 of these, like so, you'll just backtrack. You'll go straight back to the beginning. Honestly, you could reset. That'd be faster. But I'm quick, so it doesn't really matter. So you go back to daily quest, and then once you get that daily quest, you'll be on the last daily quest, which is defeating the server boss. Sorry about that. You'll go back to defeating the server boss. Again, don't recommend doing at low levels, but I'll show you where it is. You'll go straight from the daily quest. Keep going straight. From here, you're going to go across the bridge and take a right. So you're going to be right through this bridge, take an immediate right. And then from the immediate right, you'll see that Coliseum. You'll just want to go to that Coliseum. I'm going to follow the path so it's easier to follow, but that's where you want to go. Go around the level of thousands, and then right over here, follow the brown path. Just keep going through. You can cut through that right there to get back. And then it will be a Nell. A Nell right here is really good. He's extremely tanky though, so I don't recommend doing this until later. But yeah, this is how you defeat him. You just use your abilities. Watch out for that. Since I have a Sharingan, I have a low chance of dodging abilities or any hit in general, which is why it's really good. And then once you kill him, he'll give 64,000 to 65,000 gold, and then the XP and a whole bunch of chests. Chests are really good, like in general. They'll give you a lot of gold and a lot of stuff. If you're really lucky, they can give you rare stuff like Requiem arrows, which you can only get from like Dragon Balls. Pretty sure they have a really low chance of getting Dragon Balls. They can drop armors, like so. See? And then once you have the quest done, like I said, just backtrack, go straight back to the beginning, and talk to the daily quest guy. Now, once you've done all those daily quests, so by this point, you'd be late game, which means that wouldn't have been helpful for early game. And I appreciate you guys sticking through this with me so I could show mid to late game players what to do. And then you'll go back, you'll talk to them. Now we're going to go to early game players again. So from the second daily quest, we're going back to early game players. Not every place in here has a quest. Every mission has a quest, but not every place. Like, for instance, this is a quest marker. Boom. Level 1 quest. Level 50 quest. However, there's 2 places for each thing. This has the NPCs in quests. That has the NPCs in quest. That just has the NPCs. That has the NPCs in quest. That has the NPCs in quest. That just has NPCs. So not every place has a quest to it, but every quest, every level area has a quest, guaranteed. And then that's how you clear your inventory, and then etc. I use that a lot just because you roll when you get into later game trying to get your Chia eyeballs and doing all that. But yeah, so then you'll get to level, I think, do the level 1 quest until you can feel confident in doing the level 25 quest. From the level 25 quest, go to level 50. From the level 50 quest, go to the level 100 quest. So get to like level 50 literally, and then go to level 100. Do the level 100 quest. Get to maybe 275, 300. Do the level 375 quest. From the 375 quest, do a couple of the Desert Manic quests. So by the time that you're level 375, you should be able to relatively easily kill these guys over here. So just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and do your daily quest here as well as the same time you're doing it. But you can only have 1 quest at a time, so be aware of that. So just come over here. This one doesn't have the quest. This one over here does. So go to the level 200s, go right instead of left, because this one will actually have the quest. Or does the left one have the quest? Huh, that's weird. Anyways, sorry, I got backtracked a little bit. Anyways, you'll want to do that quest. You want to do the quest for them. And then once you're done with the quest for them, or just killing them in general, because you get XP for killing them, you're going to go straight to level 700. You're just like, whoa, man, that's a big leap. Not really. It's a really good, like, once you get to levels, like, 600, you should be able to kill the Cybermans. Cybermans are peak. Genuinely. They give, like, 60k per quest, and it's just so worth it. Like, I did these guys for so long. I did these guys for my first, like, 3 prestiges. And then once you do this, you'll go to this bridge, right? Say you're level 1000 now, which is what you should be from grinding these guys. Should have a decent amount of money saved up. Level 1000. You'll want 5 million before you follow me. So get to 5 million gold before you leave this place. Now then, and you're just like, that's a lot. I agree, that is a lot. However, this is the best place to get gold because the level 1000 and level 1500 quest technically do give you more because you're killing more NPCs. The quest does not. So do this quest. Then from there, you'll want to go follow this path. You'll see that big mountain right there and the 2 exclamation points. Go to this. You'll see a barn, 2 exclamation points, and then a big mountain with Sukuna on it. This barn, right next to the barn, is Zora. He, in my opinion, is by far the easiest way to get Dragon Balls because, as you've seen, it's decently easy to kill him, and they have a low rate of giving you a Dragon Ball, which is like awesome because they're relatively hard to get. So the Infinite Tower can also give you Dragon Balls, but just this in general is in my opinion, the best. Like if you AFK them or just do it, then these are the best one to get Dragon Balls. So from the barn, you'll go to the mountain, right? Honestly, you can just climb up anywhere. Just climb up the mountain. Don't bother with Sukuna. Man's a menace. He's not really worth killing. He really isn't. He doesn't give good enough stuff for that. So, just climb all the way up to the top of the mountain. Like all the way to the peak. Then you'll see a prestige guy. You'll want 5 million gold and max level. So max level for you will be 1000 when you're first starting out. Boom. Prestige. Your new max level will be 1200. You'll have an XP buff, a gold buff, and a ticket buff. Plus you'll also have a luck chance buff for rolling at the shop. So say you want your Chia eyeballs. You know how they're a rare? It's like a 1 in 300 or a 2 in 300. It will now be like a 2 in 80, 2 in 280. You know, like it'll just, I don't know the exact rates, but it'll give you a way better chance. You know, so I'm prestige 6, so my max level is 2000. So every prestige, your max level will go up by 200. So prestige 1, level 1200, prestige 2, 1400, prestige 3, 1600, prestige 4, 1800, etc. and ignacio. Like prestige 5 will be 1800. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Anyways, just keep intact with that. You'll be 200 levels above whatever level you are. When you get to level 1800, you want to do those A-rank dungeons, as I mentioned. Like, right here, you click Open Inventory, A-rank dungeon. It requires level 1800. This dungeon specifically can give you some of the best accessories and armor in the game. It's even what late game people are doing in the Discord. Like, it's extremely good. Then, now, once you have this, you're level 1800. You're basically in the same boat as me. You're just doing quests, getting prestige, getting the max prestige, which is 7. Then you're doing Infinity Tower, trying to get Rimuru, getting A-rank dungeons, doing accessories, getting armor, and getting better stuff. So as far as right now, and as long as they don't update it, Insect Breathing is the 3rd best. It's just generally just broken. Lightning Dragon Slayer is the best legendary, and then Madara is the best mythic. Best secret is Rimuru. And that's how you get him, is the 0.5 to 0.1% chance per floor from Infinity Tower. So, there you go, guys. That's everything. And so I'm 99% sure I covered everything. So, I want you guys to know that I appreciate you guys watching. I know I ramble a lot. If you've seen my YouTube in the past, a long time ago, if you're here, that's crazy. Like, that's insane. Like, that's some dedication, man. Because I stopped posting like 4 years ago. Anyways, like I said, rambling. I do guide videos. I plan on doing more guide videos. Tell me what game you guys want me to do guide videos on, and I'll get good at those games so I can do them for you. Let me know if you have any more questions about this game in general, and I will cover that for you, either within a new video, or if it's easy enough to explain, I'll do it in the comments section. The codes will be in the description, all of the active codes currently, so that you can use them, and here you go. Now then, if you have any more questions, or if you're completely unfollowed, like you don't know what you're doing, I'll create an alt account, and I'll go from level 0 to max level, so that I can show you guys what to do, and I'll record the entire process. Obviously sped up, of course. You don't need to be seeing 6 hours of gameplay. But, yeah. I'll show you guys how to do it. But if you have any more questions, just let me know. I appreciate you guys watching, and best of luck with the game. I hope everyone gets Rimuru. Like, honestly, wish you guys all luck. Yeah. If you have any more questions, let me know. Peace out, guys. You guys have a good one.